Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4. I don't think we should try to come up with like a nickname for it like we did for the episode Trey, because we'll talk about it for an hour. But we got some shout outs this week. So Scotty, I know you got some notes there. Who are we shouting out this week?
So 2 weeks ago, the White River Valley 2 conference had their sectionals. So we're just going to go through the list that who all made it on regionals. For singles, for the girls, Madison Turley ended up winning the sectional. She's from Cowan. Jessie Kramer from Muncie Central finished second. Peyton Ritchie from Delta finished third. Abby Woods from Cowan finished fourth. Maya Hardy from Cowan finished fifth. And Jada Simcoe from Wapahani finished sixth. And those all moved on to regionals and singles. For the team, Cowan girls won, and Muncie Central girls finished second. And for the singles and the boys, Caden Knoll from Muncie Central won the sectional. David Hafner from Central finished second. Hayden Jeffries from Westdale finished third. Jacob Coy from Cowan finished fourth. Jackson McDonald from Central finished fifth. Dylan Stevens from Wapahani finished sixth. And Logan York from Central finished seventh. And for the team, Wapahani won the sectional, and Muncie Central finished second. From those that moved on to regionals, Caden Knoll and David Hafner both moved on to singles, and the Muncie Central boys moved on, and then Jessie Kramer was the only girl team or singles to move on to semi-state.
Okay. At the time recording this, semi-state is...
It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Talk about Zach's incredible...
Zach
start.
Weidman.
Yeah.
Oh, so first of all, congratulations to everybody that made it on in high school bowling to semi-state tomorrow. It's a very special thing. I know we wish we could go back and relive that stuff, so it's a very proud moment for them. So you kids enjoy it. But yeah, let's talk about Zach Weidman,
Zach Weidman.
hometown boy. No, don't say that. It's Weidman. So what did he do? What's Zach do for us here?
Right, how long ago was that? About a month, maybe 2 months ago. He finished second in his region, the Central region, for the Players' Championship.
Mm-hmm.
And if you won that show, you got a chance to go bowl for what, $250,000?
Yeah.
I think. So, he was only a bad couple breaks away from winning that match too.
Mm-hmm. It was exciting.
Ran the ladder from fifth to final match and lost to Tom Smallwood.
Yeah, he was just on fire.
But then he just had a great week at the World Series of Bowling also.
Mm-hmm.
He made several cuts. Let's see if I can find it.
World Series of Bowling, for those of you that don't know, it's like the 5 animal named patterns.
There's 3 now.
There's only 3?
Yeah.
Oh.
This year. They do 3 at a time, I believe. Like next year will be a different 3. I'm not positive.
But okay. But they have shows right in a row every night.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's like, the World Series, because they just rapid fire these shows. But Zach made it into the which show?
So they bowled Cheetah first. He finished 45th, but he finished third in Chameleon. So that means he made the match play and then made it all the way to the Final Four, and then beat out one other person to finish third.
Right.
And then he made the Scorpion cut as well. He lost in the first round to Kyle Troop, I'm pretty sure. Finished somewhere from 9th to 16th. And then because he bowled so well for the 3 animal patterns, he finished 8th in the World Championship. So he made match play and was, I believe, with like 3 games left, was well out of the cash cut. Or not cash cut, but higher, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But out of top 10 at least. And he went like 250, 260. And with the bonus spins, ended up getting 8th instead of like 13th.
That's a crazy run.
Yeah. So congratulations to Zach.
Yeah, my eyes were glued to the TV when he made the Central Region Finals. One thing about Zach.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the Central Region was not.
Yeah. It was a while back, but my eyes were glued to the TV, and I'll tell you why. So I'm just going to tell a little anecdote because Zach and we bowled in high school at the same time. He went to Franklin Central, which is down south from here in Muncie. I went to Muncie South Side. And Zach and I, we met in the 2012-2013 season in the semifinals of the state championship. Did you know that?
I did.
And he had won state the year before. So we were in the semifinals, and I think I shot 244 that game, and he might have had high 230s. It was really close. It was honestly better than the match that we bowled on TV because it was so close. I think we both had the front 6 or 7, but I beat him, and so I'm going to hold on to that forever. So Zach, it's just the victories that you got to hold in your heart. But now he's on TV. I mean, he's outshined me. So I mean, you can have that, Zach, I guess. But I will take that semifinal win away from you. I'm sorry, but it's just something that I got to do. Got to take it. So anyway, but no, congratulations, Zach. You did a great job, and we're proud of you here. And I'm sure you know that. He's a good friend of ours, so we're definitely proud of him.
We was glued to the TV Tuesday also, which Tuesday we lit him up.
Yes. Oh wow, nice segue, man.
I'm getting good at it now, but Tuesday we had 36-36 for a 5-man team scratch, and thanks to Mark Miller for the how many
the
sticks
handicap.
we get? 96. So
I think we got 96.
Like 23 a game.
That's
or
32.
32 a game.
Oof, your dyslexia is showing.
Well, yeah, something like that.
But yeah, that was what average? That's like 2.
A lot.
That's a lot. That's quite a bit. I don't want to do the math right now in front of everybody, but
because you might do something like I just did.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but you had what, 7?
I had 720.
720.
510 the back two.
Yeah. I had 779 on Tuesday, which that was a pretty good day for me. I was throwing my Rotogrip RST X1. The 900 Global guys can throw Storm and Rotogrip now, so very happy about that, and I'm excited to give them a try, and the stuff's rolling good for me so far. So,
the week before that, Matt had 815.
That's right, Matt Phillips. Yeah. Shout out to him, and he was throwing the brand spanking new Storm Parallax Effect. Yep. I think the core on that ball has got a hole in the middle of it.
I haven't looked at it.
Oh.
I don't know.
Shoot, let me look that up right quick. Maybe make sure I'm not lying, but.
I have no idea.
So yeah, he loves that ball, that's for sure. So 815. Shout out to Matthew.
Last weekend, Shelby New tried to repeat for Queens when she ended up second.
Yeah.
Off a few bad breaks.
Who won that? Alexis Carter won, I think.
I don't know her name.
Ooh, is that her name?
I don't know.
Oh crap! I hope so. I'm sorry, Alexis Carter. Congratulations to you. I'm sorry if I'm congratulating the wrong person, but I think that's it. Oh, dead air. I'm trying to look for this core here because I'm gonna feel stupid if it doesn't have a hole.
Yes.
Oh, it does have a hole.
It was Alexis Carter.
Okay, good. See, I'm smart. I say things right. Yes, I'll put a picture of this core, but it's weird looking. It has a hole. The Aeroflow core builds on classical Storm credence of elegance and simplicity. Anyway, fun fact about that. It's a hole. I don't think I've ever seen that before. So yeah, Shelby almost had the repeat. She got all the way to the final match, but fortunately she
led
lost
the whole time, never lost until the final match.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, and you see that happen all the time. I think in a lot of tour tournaments, the one spot, you got to wait the longest, and a lot of times that can be a disadvantage.
Definitely.
But yeah, congratulations to her. Hopefully we'll have her on the podcast at some point. I'm sure she's got a lot of good insight on those tournaments and everything like that. So I did ask her, but I don't know. She's kind of shy.
Yeah, that's true. She's probably going to say no. So we got 2 more shout-outs left. Just some pro bowlers. E.J. Tackett made, I think, every cut.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. He made the 3 animal patterns, the main show, the World Championship, and then the doubles. So
Oh
he
yeah,
made
yeah.
the cut for everything. I'm not sure how many shows he made. I think he made the World Championship, and then he made the doubles show.
Mm-hmm. Who did he bowl with in doubles?
Um, Marshall Kent.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
Marshall Kent.
And then Ronnie Russell, also from Indiana, made the Chameleon match play where he actually had to bowl EJ first. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
They both shot 300 in the Chameleon, though.
Yeah.
Like the only 2 of the qualifying round.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty cool.
That's crazy. And then they got to bowl each other first round.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, the Indiana boys and girls, they've been tearing it up bowling lately. So just want to give you guys some shout outs on that. So we appreciate you. EJ, he came to a Ball State practice once not too long ago, last season, and helped out and gave a lot of good insight. So EJ, we appreciate that, buddy. I know you're watching. So that's a joke. I don't know if he's watching. Hope so. But yeah, so is that it for the shout outs for this time?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very good. So we're going to try to make that a regular thing, I think. This is the first time we've really done like an organized shout out list. But
so if you got anything you want us to shout out from here on out, just send us a message.
Hit us up on the social medias, and we will gladly do that. But so, what do you want to talk about today? We kind of discussed it a little bit, but
we're 4 episodes. Well, this is our 4th episode. We
Yep.
still ain't talked about the left side.
So the question that's on everybody's mind, what do we think about this? Is the left side of the lane the easy side? Do you have an answer to that question?
Short
what do you
answer.
think? Short answer?
Well, there's not even a short answer because on a house shot, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or for the most part, not all the time, but
Yep.
most part, anything with low volume or not a lot of length, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But anything that's you need to break down a little bit before scores start rising, no, not even a little bit.
Yeah. I think I agree with you, and I think some people will be surprised to hear that from us.
Yeah, because
considering
it's normally like, oh, you're left-handed, and you assume that the left-hander doesn't acknowledge how the difference.
Yeah. Well, the fact is that we do acknowledge the difference.
Yeah, we're not dumb.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I would say, I don't think I'd say in most cases, but I'd say in a lot of cases, is it easier to score from the left side of the lane? Yes, it is.
Yeah, a lot of the time. Yeah.
I mean, and what are you gonna do? I don't know.
Suck it up.
Yeah, I
better.
What do you want us to do? I think that's that's the thing. But like you said, there's not so much traffic over here. I mean, if you're bowling in a place like we do, that's got wood surface lanes, the breakdown can be brutal on the right side, and on the left side, not so much.
Right, and honestly, only 3 games. It really doesn't matter most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just in league, it doesn't matter. If you're bowling on tour and you're bowling 15 games, like for 2 blocks, I get it. Like, it makes more sense. But.
Yeah. But also, there was times that I've bowled in tournaments, especially in college, where we were bowling on a lot of volume. We were bowling on something that was really tricky. Sometimes even the patterns are asymmetrical. So when that happens, especially if you only have one lefty on the team, he's all by himself.
Right.
Especially if it's an asymmetrical pattern. I mean, you can read off of literally nobody.
Right.
And if you get stuck, if a lefty gets stuck where, he's just lost or he doesn't match up to it, a lot of times it will never get better.
Exactly.
It just won't. So righties have, sometimes they have that advantage to where they can read off of each other and kind of create a game plan about where they want to play on the lanes. And sometimes, lefties don't have that.
Just got to take your clean 190 and go on somewhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Hopefully it's 190.
Yeah.
Because I've been in situations where
it's about 160.
Can't get to 190. So yeah, but like you said, on a house shot, bowling league, I mean, is it easier to score? Yeah, I think so. So I think people will be surprised to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But does it bother you when people?
I was about to ask you the same
Oh, really?
thing. Literally the same thing.
Well, you go first. I've been talking a lot.
Well, I'm not really because I've heard it literally forever, especially around here. You get it all the time because we bowl in a lefty house, and then they're like, "Well, really, every house is a lefty house." So
Mhm.
it doesn't. I don't think it affects me anyway. It did used to get on my nerves, though. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. Like high school, I used to get real frustrated.
Did you ever deny it? Deny that it was true?
Jokingly, just because
Yeah.
it makes some people even more mad.
Right,
If you
yeah.
just deny it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That is true. Similar to me. It used to bother me because I thought that anything that I did well was immediately discredited.
Right. Yes. Exactly.
And sometimes it still feels that way, but I just don't care anymore
Right.
because I've heard it so many times.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's kind of funny sometimes when you.
It ain't been funny.
Well, he's left-handed. Yeah, I mean, just any sentence that you say.
The only time it's funny now is when another lefty says it to you.
Yeah, right.
Like,
yeah, it's
Carl does it a lot on Tuesdays.
Yeah, right.
Freaking left-handers.
Yeah. But if you're if you're a righty, this is a public service announcement, and somebody and you just jokingly say, "Well, of course you shot 900 3 weeks in a row. You're left-handed." I mean, if you're saying that being serious, then you're kind of weird. And if you're saying it joking, it's just not funny.
Right.
I mean, I get it, and I don't take offense to it. Like, I'll laugh it off, but it's really not funny. It's just, I mean, it's not that it's annoying either. It's just that it's so played out.
Right.
Stop saying that. But not for the reason because it annoys me because, well, I guess it does annoy me.
You're getting a little worked up.
Nah.
My best experience about, like, being hated on because I'm left-handed, it was at a sweeper. I'm not going to say which one because it'll make it painfully obvious on who I'm talking about.
Okay.
But match play, okay? I beat the guy or girl, you know. And I beat him, and
so it is him.
Yeah, it's a guy. And he was like, "Well, you shouldn't even be allowed to bowl anyway." And I was like, I just kind of laughed because I'm like, he can't be serious.
Right.
And he went up to the counter, to the guy who runs it, and was like, they should be in their own bracket. As if like I'm some horrible, you know what I'm saying?
You people should be in your own thing.
And told the guy at the counter, who's also left-handed, that we should be in our own bracket.
A minute.
Yeah, you know who it is.
Okay.
Yeah. It just clicked. And I'm sure anybody from there watching it just clicked also, but I still didn't say no names. But told me that I should be in my own bracket and that I shouldn't be allowed to bowl him.
I don't know what to say about that.
You can't. There's nothing to say.
I mean, and you're sure he wasn't like trolling?
No, I that's what I thought at first, and I started laughing, and he was like, he put his shoes on, went to the counter, and was dead serious.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Not to be too critical of anyone, but I think it's weird, and maybe it's just me. It's easy for me to say because I am left-handed. It's weird to go into a tournament or any kind of competition, bowling-wise anyway, and think that someone has such an advantage over you.
You might as well not even bowl.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, how... I don't know if I could function properly if I had that much of a chip on my shoulder that I just think that I'm at such a big disadvantage that, you know, and like I said, maybe it's just because I am left-handed.
I don't understand that.
But yeah, and people are the same way about two-handers, and that's a whole nother can of worms. But yeah, I mean, what is this? What did these people want us to do?
Yeah, right.
I mean,
there's nothing to do. Like, I'm not going to learn to bowl right-handed just because you didn't beat me.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And if you want to, I guess being left-handed is a natural advantage, but I mean, so is like being tall.
Right.
Even in bowling, being tall is kind of an advantage. Um, I mean, it's weird to pick out, and I mean, being left-handed is a big one for bowling.
Right.
But it's weird to pick out something like that and just be so upset about it. This episode is gonna upset people.
That's the only time that I've ever ran into something like that, though.
Yeah.
Was that one guy
You don't
that
think
was
people
that
are like
bad?
that generally?
No. But if you get into like the USBC forums on Facebook and stuff, some of those guys are just ruthless.
Yeah.
They say crazy things. But no, I don't think that hatred is that deep.
Yeah.
For the 95% of people.
Yeah. I know though that some people, and I know who you are, and so do you. You say it so often that it's got to be a little true.
There's some truth to it somewhere.
But I mean, what do I care, or what do we care? I mean, if you want to keep doing that, then go ahead. We'll just, keep bowling left-handed, and I don't see a rule from USBC.
The best part about it is that I'm not left-handed at anything else. So, like, with certain people tell me, and I can tell that it actually bothers them, and I'll be like,
yeah,
dude, I'm not even really left-handed. And oh my gosh.
See, I am left-handed.
They fry out just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you shared that post on our page the other day about, well, that was a while ago, but
yeah,
about National Left-Handers Day, and I was like, I'm only left-handed at one thing.
Yeah. And I found that to be the case with a lot of people that bowl left-handed is they do a lot of other things right-handed. Somebody was telling me the other day that they bowl right-handed, but they golf left-handed. Is that normal?
I don't know.
Is that?
Well, which way is considered right? Like, is your backhand
like
your right hand? Like, is that?
It's like a baseball swing.
Then yeah, I'm right-handed. I had to think about that because I didn't know.
You don't know what hand you hit a golf ball with?
Well, I was thinking because your both hands are on there, so technically you're two-handed.
I golf two-handed.
Everybody does. Everybody does. Every single person golfs two-handed.
Oh, anyway, we're talking about golf, huh?
You tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, that's just come on.
No, I'm right.
Anyway, no, you're not. But it's the way that you stand. It's like you're.
Yeah, I understand. I was just.
Anyway, you're trolling me now.
Yeah, exactly.
So, anyway, what were we talking about? Have you ever tried to bowl right-handed?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I probably could because I do everything else right-handed. Like, it's not like I'm just. God awful. I just couldn't make a spare. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I couldn't.
So same as always.
Right. Exactly. And I'd probably still be around the same area.
I do everything left-handed. Writing. I play guitar right-handed though.
Really?
Yeah. I don't play guitar, but when I have, when I was in middle school, they had guitars for the classroom music class, and we played them, and I played right-handed. But I think that's because they made me, because if you play it the other way around, they'd have to like restring the guitar, and they're like, you know what?
You're just gonna learn.
Just play right-handed, and so that's what I did. And then immediately forgot how to do it and haven't played one since. But haven't got time for playing a guitar.
Huh?
What'd you say?
I have a guitar. I just haven't learned how to play it. It's extremely hard.
I also have a guitar, but I don't know how to play it either. I thought you said I ain't got time.
No, I probably do have time. It's just so hard that like I try to do it. I'm like, yeah, this ain't.
It's kind of
not
discouraging.
Yeah,
well, plus you tear up your fingers. I've already done that with my left hand with bowling, where I've got all my calluses and stuff.
Now it's so cold in here that like your finger will shrink, and you just kind of look at it and you're like, it's disgusting.
You've got nasty fingers. Period.
Yeah, I know.
So your span is so short that you stick your fingers way down in the ball, right?
Yeah, I have it super short.
That's not normal for people that bowl fingertip. I mean, you bowl fingertip, which is you put your first knuckle into the fingers, and that it gives you, more leverage.
Almost to the second knuckle.
And do you think that's why your fingers look like that?
Oh,
Hold your hand up.
Huh?
It looks like E.T.
I can't.
E.T. phone home.
I mean, if they do a little bit of go this way, they can't see that.
I mean, I don't know, but Yeah, you got weird looking fingers, and I mean, do you have pain in them or
No.
no?
If my grip, the only thing I really have to pay attention to is on my ring finger. If my grip isn't centered, like if it's tilted one way or the other, like
Oh
even
yeah,
a little bit, it rubs real bad right here.
really?
Yeah.
How
So I
long
really
have you
have
had
to pay
your
attention when
How long have you had your span like that?
honestly, I'm not sure. At least 2 years, because it might have been. It was probably 3 years ago. I think I did it my sophomore year. Was the first time I started drilling stuff like that.
Why?
I threw somebody else's ball. I don't remember whose it was, but I took it into the shop to slave, and I was like, "Hey, this feels fantastic." Like
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "Well, we'll start drilling stuff like that as long as it doesn't hurt or nothing like that." I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt. Hand doesn't swell very bad unless I'm bowling a ton of games with it. I mean, that's just typical, anyways.
Right.
But
Your thumb is like that too.
well,
You're
my
a squeezer,
thumb,
ain't you?
yeah,
Yeah.
my thumb doesn't like it used to callus real bad and swell up, and now it doesn't really near as
Doesn't
much.
hurt?
Yeah, not
Yeah.
near as much ever since I
Oh, really?
yeah.
I mean,
Because I squeezed no matter what. So then I started.
Mhm.
I shortened it so that it was more relaxed.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy a shorter span than is normal. Because I think
Mine's
usually,
like almost conventional.
yeah, I know. That's wild to me. I would never get out of the ball. My thumb would hang up. I feel like. You have problems with that ever?
Nope, never.
Comes out clean.
Yep.
I couldn't. And the problem with me is, I mean, I guess it's not a problem, but I drill all my own stuff, and I can tell immediately if I
Right.
miss the lines.
Right.
Because I'm really picky about the span.
Right.
And I can feel the difference in like, a 16th. But 16th of an inch, I can feel it, and it annoys me. I get mad at myself. But yeah, I don't know. You just got weird fingers. I enjoy making fun of them.
Everybody does. It's all right.
Man, we got 26 minutes already. Time flies. So what? I mean, what's the end message here? Yeah, I mean, just like, what do we want to tell these right-handed people? I mean, don't hate us.
Suck it up.
Don't hate us. We didn't do nothing wrong.
Bowl better. What's Hampton say?
Huh?
Throw it better.
Throw it better.
Throw it better.
Fro better froze. I guess. I don't know. What do you want us to say? We got an advantage over you. We got a natural advantage over you. I'm sorry, but that's true. I know what you want me to say. Sucks to suck, I guess. This is gonna make. I feel like this is gonna make people so mad.
I hope it does. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? A little part of me is like, I want them to be mad.
No.
Yes.
No. We don't want you to be mad. But if you are, then we can't do nothing about it. But we actually, I'm gonna tell them this. We actually talked about this before on the podcast. This is not the first time we talked about it, but it is the first time that you're going to be hearing about it, because we got a whole episode. I think it was the second one that we ever did.
It was.
The whole thing recorded, and we were listening to it back, and we were like, I don't know if this is the message that we want to.
And it wasn't even just about that topic either. Like, we started talking about other stuff, and we listened to ourselves. I really listened to myself, and I was like, Let's redo this one.
Yeah, I think it was your idea to redo it.
100%, because I was not. No, it didn't sound good.
And it was too early to talk about that.
Right.
To talk about this whole left-handed thing, I think. I don't remember what else it was. It was probably
talking about teams, like high school teams and stuff like that. And
oh.
We did a little bit of.
You'd say we'd talk smack?
A little bit of comparing is what we'll say, and we just. You know what I'm talking about now?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to get back into it. We're just literally gonna have to redo the whole thing.
It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad.
Maybe
not from you.
No, it wasn't. Maybe from you, maybe. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even listen to you when I'm reviewing the thing. I just listen to me. But it wasn't that bad. People are gonna be like, "Wow, what did they talk about?"
I'm telling you right now, mine was. I felt bad listening to it.
Well, now I feel like we need to clear it up.
No. It's a mystery.
Because I don't think you said anything bad.
I promise I did. I remember exactly what I said.
Don't say it again.
I'm not. That's what I said.
It just
We're gonna leave
came
it a
off
mystery.
as okay. We're done talking
Yeah,
about it.
there we go.
This episode's over.
On to the next.
It wasn't that bad, folks. Really, it wasn't.
Depends on who you
He's just
ask.
insecure. I mean, we're all insecure. I hate myself. I told you that when we first got on, when I was reviewing our first video. I was like, man, is that what I look like? Anyway, oh my gosh, we're going to talk about insecurities now. It's late at night, okay? I've been working all day. I'm feeling a little loopy now. 9 o'clock? That's late. They're going to start Rockin' Bolt, and Bruno Mars is about to come back on. We're going to have to cut it, too. Anyway, I think that's about enough for this episode.
I agree.
Kind of went a little crazy there at the end, but yeah, you guys hit us up on social media for any shout outs that you would like, that you would like to hear or see, any topics, any guest suggestions, any questions, anything at all. And I think that we do have a question in the inbox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from Jason Hampton.
So do we do that
right
now, or next episode?
Well, I can't remember what it says, so I think we should do it next time.
You got it.
Huh?
I said, okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay. But, yeah, Mr. Hampton will do that. We'll address your question on the next episode. But we did get it, and we did read it. So, but, yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to episode 4 of the podcast. And we will see you next time. Thank you very much.